PCEB. Now we are going to demonstrate the 4-bit asynchronous counter in the DSD lab. First of all, what is asynchronous counter? Asynchronous counter is a sequential circuit which stores the memory and it has flip-flops. To design the asynchronous counters, we use flip-flops. In that flip-flop, we use edge triggering for this operation. The output of the one flip-flop is connected as the clock of the next flip-flop. So like this, the operation goes on in the 4-bit asynchronous counter. Why we use clock pulse in this flip-flop is flip-flops do not change their state simultaneously. So for that we need clock pulse to change their state.
This is a logic circuit of 4-bit asynchronous counter using JK flip-flop. Input of since it is a 4-bit counter, then we take 4 flip-flops: flip-flop 1, flip-flop 2, flip-flop 3, flip-flop 4, and the input of all flip-flops are same and it is I taken as 1. Here we use negative edge triggered clock pulse for easy construction, and here take output of a first flip-flop taken as clock of adjacent flip-flop. The output of flip-flop 1 taken as a clock of adjacent flip-flop and continues as like that. And the outputs are Q0, Q1, Q2 counter. It counts 16 clock pulses. As we use negative edge triggered clock pulse, QA rises at negative clock pulse and falls at the another negative clock pulse and continues as is. Similarly, we draw QB and QC. As it is asynchronous up counter, we take clock, it counts from 0 to 8 and continues.
This is the trainer kit of asynchronous up counter using JK flip-flops. This is a circuit of JK flip-flop. This is flip-flop 1, this is flip-flop 2, this is flip-flop 3, this is flip-flop 4. This is the clock. These are the inputs J and K. This is the clock generator. This is the high input and this is the low input. And these are the outputs of JK flip-flop: Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3. Let's go for the connections of JK flip-flop. First, we have to connect J to one logic input and K to another input. Then we have to connect from clock to clock generator. Okay. Then we have to short all the J flip-flops. We have to short all the inputs of flip-flop. Now we have to connect the output of first flip-flop to adjacent clock. Same for another 2 clocks. Like this. We have to connect the outputs to 7-segment logic outputs like this. So the third logic output to this one. These are the connections for asynchronous up counter. Now we have to switch on the kit and give inputs as 1 and 1. We will get the result as